Hello people, how are you going today? And today I have a whole pile of banknotes from Bulgaria from 1951. Now these are in Lev. I did make another video that briefly mentioned these and I said that they were rubles, which I was incorrect. But I should have known better, and I do know better at the time. So here we have the free Lev. So I have quite a few. I have 4 here. They're all different. None of them are in sequence. So these ones, there is a 1. It's pretty similar design. Same color as green, but that's more expensive. Maybe because they also had the coin and it wasn't probably as commonly used as the other banknotes. Okay, so this was issued by the Narodna Republika Bulgaria. So it's issued by the Bulgarian Treasury. The 1, 3 and 5 banknotes were issued by the Treasury. The 10 to 200 Lev were issued by the Bulgarian Central Bank. So the watermark here is just the hammer and sickle. As you can see here, it's hammer and sickle. And over here you just have, looks like a HB, but I can't remember, Cyrillic. Just the initials of the bank. On the reverse we have a hammer and sickle. Just probably some information saying this is a legal tender or punishment down below. And this is a typical communist style banknote. We also have the coat of arms, which were with the date of the founding of the Communist Republic. Here we have the 5 Lev. It's quite a nice banknote. Watermark is pretty much the same. Hammer and sickle, coat of arms. 10 5 Lev. And it has a hammer and sickle on the back as well. These are quite easy banknotes to get hold of. The 1 Lev is actually more expensive than the rest. So I have quite a few of these. Let me just bring it back here. Yeah. So I have quite a few of these. I have 7 of them. None of them are in sequence, which is pretty sad. The reason why these are quite a common series, even though they're at 60 years old, it's probably after the fall of communism. The central bank had a lot of these put away, and they just probably sold them off to the lowest or the highest bidder, and then they just dumped them all on the market. Okay, so here's a 10 Lev. It's a nice banknote, yellows and blues and reds, quite an attractive colour, and they're not actually strong, they're actually quite subtle, so it makes this banknote quite a good banknote. Like the 3 Lev is quite a strong banknote, the green stands out quite a lot, but this one is not. And this one has a tractor, typical farming scene on communist notes. It's ploughing with modern machinery of the time. And on the reverse, it has, like on the rest of these banknotes, has Georgy Dimitrov. Sorry, said his name wrong. He was a communist leader, and he was pretty, I know he fled Bulgaria sometime in the 20s because he was sentenced to death, probably because of some uprising. And then he went to Germany and Austria and that. He was married at first to a Serbian and then to a woman from the Czechoslovakia. And he was apparently good friends of Stalin, but he died in questionable circumstances. Died quite quickly, actually. And it has a coat of arms. The watermark is pretty much the same as the other 2 denominations I show, except that it has 10 as well. Not bad. Okay, so I have a few 10s. I have 5. None of these are in sequence, which I'm pretty sad. And here we have the 25. Now, this is actually not a common denomination of any currency in the world. The Soviet Union had 25 rubles as well. Who else had 25? Romania had 25 lei. Albania had 25 lek. I think Czechoslovakia had 25 krona as well. East Germany and Poland never issued this denomination, neither did Hungary. So here we have our railway workers. And this banknote is also good because it's maybe a little bit darker, but it's also, the colours coordinate quite good and it's pretty subtle as well. So we have people building a railway. Another typical scene of communist themed banknotes. So communist themed banknotes generally have people working. They could have soldiers engaging in combat or also helping the populace. And they have images of, I don't know, like factories or farms, anything related to agriculture, industry, or intellectual work. And I presume this is the obverse, because it has his portrait and the coat of arms. And it's pretty much the same as the 10 lev. Okay, we have some 50 levs, only have 2 of these. And it has a woman harvesting roses. They look like roses anyway. And the colour scheme on this is good. So the watermark is also the same as the other ones. And on the back, we have Georgie again. And the coat of arms. So that's quite good. Okay, the 100 lev, have 3. And in sequence, just nearly missing the 292. Damn. So obviously this has come out of a lot. And someone's got it from a bundle. So this is a person harvesting grapes. You can see grapes, female. And the watermark here is someone, 2 hands holding a hammer and sickle, which is a symbol of communism, or more purportedly Soviet Union. On the reverse has Georgie again, and has Stol, which is a typical Slavic pronunciation of 100. And the last one is the 200 lev. And this one's good because it's the first prefix, AA, and there's only 1 million of these banknotes issued. And this one has people harvesting tobacco, which they make cigarettes out of. The watermark is hammer and sickle, someone holding it. On the reverse has Georgie again. And the colour coordination is also quite good as well. Not bad. I quite like this banknote series. Now, there is a 500 lev, but that is actually quite hard to get because it was not released to circulation. It's actually quite expensive. So here I have some information about what this currency could actually buy. So for 3 lev, you can buy some dark rye bread, and with I don't know, 3.5, so 5 lev, you could buy some bitter bread. So with that, and with 10 lev, you can virtually buy most things on here. Okay, so pork is 16.80 lev a kilogram, butter 23. So what could 200 lev buy? Well, 200 lev could buy a lot of stuff. And quite obviously, this would have been like a week's or at least 2 weeks worth of food. And if we go down, we have some wages that were earned at the time. So technical director, 1,200 lev, so that's a month. So that's about 400 lev. So an experienced person can get, this was their pay per week, 200, 400 lev. A pharmacist, 750 lev. And office employee, which would have been an average of the normal person's population of 500 or 600 lev a week. So this 200 lev was more than 1 week's wages at the time of issue. So 1 week's wage would have been probably 125 to 150 lev. So that's quite a lot of money back then. And now this is actually worthless, actually. It's not worth anything. You can buy them for at least $5 on eBay. And there's a 14 lev allowance per month as well. So that is the Bulgarian lev of 1951 and what you can buy. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and have an awesome day.